Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey back again, ready to play or do some more dad help with my son.
Hello.
As you can see, I guess he's tired of Spyro. He says he'll come back to the last one, but we'll see. So, we're playing Eternal Strands. I kind of want to play it myself, but he said he wanted to play it, so I'll let him do it.
I was tired. Ow.
That's also code for nope. But if y'all see this, then I guess he did. So, just like to say thanks to anybody who joins along for the journey. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you, appreciate you. And don't forget that bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know we posted anything. Trust me on that. My name doesn't pop up for anything, even when you type it in. And let's do it. I've only seen videos of this, so I don't know, or little advertisement videos. So we'll see how this goes. But you're lucky to be Dark Souls like.
Dark Souls. No one believes the Dark Souls.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and
I don't
trade
know what it's
for
like. I'm just
practitioners of
saying.
magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago. But I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
You have a great team. Oh, they got animal people.
Careful.
Thanks.
Is that the back of the wall?
Over here.
Looks like it. Eagle pistol.
Oh, the eagle has PS emblem. Yeah, like waves to catch air. The cutscene makes it look real different than after game.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
I know the scry is a standard device across weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right. That clears up anything I needed to know.
So you can't die.
I'll head to the
That's how you
watchtower.
respawn.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
I need to reach the watchtower, not head back to the caravan.
No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Don't know what this is? Okay, I just shot an object. You have like telekinesis?
You not paying attention when the game was talking, when the video was talking about the game?
I was listening.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this should magnify the enchantment, and
Ah, thanks. Got visuals back.
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
That wall is completely frozen.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Oh, so we can climb on. Can we climb on any surface?
Probably not.
How do we do?
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
I guess you can climb on just about anything.
Have a limited.
Yeah, that's every game. Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. All good.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Oh my god.
Bring connections back.
It's like, okay.
Probably.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Not while the monster's there.
Breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Whoa.
Good. Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
How do I break the wall?
How do you break a rock?
I didn't beat it like I was really hitting the rock earlier. I did a little bit of damage. Now it just says I do zero damage to the rock.
Maybe he wants to eat you because you're magically delicious. Yeah, probably, or at least run from it.
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool... the path.
Yeah, but the phone.
Darm's still working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Oria, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Keep moving. Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
There's also a way to go behind you. Isn't there? Oh no, it's fired. You might wanna...
Cool.
That's a weird mechanic. You get hurt by your own magic.
Yeah. If you guys walk over fire,
That Drake is
feel
never
the
far
ice too
behind.
long,
Just
you
keep going.
start taking damage. Oh my god. Thing is, I don't get why we even use the ice magic. They order too long. You can start taking damage.
That's the path. You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
We all stay close with it.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
This isn't the strangest.
Got them. Hang on, Bryn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now. Up ahead! Lead! Guys, the Ark!
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loomgate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Hey, take a moment to remember. We're in the Enclave. Haven't we all fantasized about this? This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams and secrets to our past as weavers. It's time to uncover them.
Revelations await us.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. All because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
What's on there?
Where are you? I don't recall. Okay.
Your tent.
Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
I don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aronsband. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Huh, that's unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
So how many times do you have to speak to? What do you have to speak? See?
Oh, change your weapon. Kind of sucks that you have to come back here to do it. Because then you can adjust the stuff on the
Oh, I see. So, this is one hand, frame. This is two hands. Handle.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
I should talk you so far.
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I know trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
You'll never replace it all. How could I have been so careless?
Still so bad.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loomgate, and what appears to be a giant statue. Possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Hey.
What?
Like, don't you see why my caravan was running?
So,
That's why I was like, okay. That's an even bigger one. Yeah, there's a sniper. Yeah, it looks like that was evil. That thing was evil. That red eye. Please stop having the bow and arrow. Cool.
I've got you clear as a sand of summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
I'll say one thing sir, this bow and arrow is not good attacking enemies. Bow and arrow is very weak. That's good. All down there. That's water. How much is good?
More arcs.
We're clearly happy we're here. Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
And I. I gotta be careful with going out there. Keep forgetting I have all day.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Hyndra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
The point. What a beautiful view.
Okay. Got me.
Probably.
Trying to be helpful.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Oh, because you have to stuff you have to draw. Oh. Those stuff that we like so many ways to do it. Well, just the fact that you can't pick up all materials because there's some stuff you have to draw. Yep, there's materials.
This must be Hydra's lake.
But later still, why named after the spirit of flowing water?
I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Too bad. Strange that it's just standing there.
Maybe the second loomgate will tell us more. Enclave constructs are believed to be interconnected in many ways.
Oh my god!
That's the edge of how far I can push the scry. It'd be like in the Veil's shadow all over again.
Oh, so that's outside the world.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Yeah, that's outside of the world.
I've got you.
Huh? No, no, it's just the fact that I didn't know. I didn't know. I feel like a zone, and I didn't know it was like outside the zone. I didn't die. It just teleported me back. Oh, that's not walking. I don't think he can get you. Oh, yeah. I don't know where I have to go to find this other feller. What's that thing? This is easy. Oh no, because that's the outside of the wall.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Nope. What the fuck? Where did the second one go? Where am I supposed to go? I'm not telling you. I give me the food or nothing. Come on, put my doctor. Oh! whole thing. That all of that is on. Oh. Oh, that new design. Oh, let's get some new design. You like it an ice. Forgot.
About the blue.
That's not a blue. He died from ice is not a blue.
Dying in a liquid. Or dying in water.
I don't know what else looks for this second fellow archer.
Blue. How you gonna collect anything that he has?
I mean, there's nothing else I can collect. My inventory is full.
Where's your stuff then? Where's your inventory full of?
Like, common and rare and like epic.
That's kind of useful in a way. You can put up a wall to protect yourself.
I can do this at the season for keep them in the tank.
Yeah, that's fun. Smithy, what's in your inventory? Why don't you go back to the base?
I guess. Since I can't really complete the objectives, I don't know where the second thing is. No! Ooh. Ah!
I would say that is a unique thing that you can rip the wall wherever you're at.
Yeah, memory.
Well, if you don't have stamina when you're falling, that's your fault. You're not bad.
Oh. It tells you with those materials and something, because just these yellow dots glowing out of something. That's how you know there's something in it.
Put it in there?
No, that was all the stuff from Lake.
Yeah, I've sent you to put it in there.
Yeah. Wait a minute, so how do I get the other thing? Somewhere, it's just somewhere I can.
You probably gotta talk to one of them and they'll make it for you.
Yep. Sure. Okay. Another gold. Is that the same thing I have? also have to put stuff in there. So you have to pick what I want to put it in there. Then I
Fit for a point.
well,
If that one's better,
I mean, yeah, I do.
you have less heat with it.
Yeah, I have less than people.
Oh, hold on. I think I understand. I was so confused for it. So, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So what it looks like is you click on whatever you want.
Yeah, nothing.
And when you guys say you need leather, you can pick on any of the different leathers that have different attributes. And you can basically make the armor you want while making it any have whatever resistances you need. Probably a reason.
Wait, this is better than that.
Form and function.
How was that? It also says it has max magic.
Interesting. So basically, you need to design your. That's kind of annoying in a way because
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot
basically,
of gear running for our lives.
go ahead.
Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm fine. We all got through it safe. And in the process, we did the impossible. We breached the veil of the Enclave. Land of mystery and danger. I can't wait to get out there.
Treasures and glory, huh?
And bards singing our names.
Then I'd best make sure you stay safe enough to tell the tale. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
I'm just saying. So
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another ark that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
okay, just saying it sucks because if you say go into a cold area and you design all your stuff to repel, work against cold, well then when you go into the next area and it's a fire area, then your stuff won't work. You keep starting stuff all the time.
So this is a loomgate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically. of course. The loomgates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come.
Oh, this is like the backwards. So, what are the things that you do?
Oh, can I? No, I was just gonna say, it just sucks because if you design all your armor and stuff to work around one specific element, because that's what you need in that area. When you go to the next area and it's the complete opposite, you're gonna need to remake and redesign armor. Or if you're designing it to work. Or it's also beneficial too if you say fight a dragon and you know you need fire protection. Build a set of armor specifically for fire protection against that one monster. And there's advantages and disadvantages.
Also said something about how much it weighs. That's like how much it is. How you can jump. That might also mean how much fall damage you take every time. You don't think I might improve? Well, that also means all the enemies respawn.
You have levels?
I hadn't seen it really. The thing is, I'm still not sure where that last thing is. Where are you? I have to see the numbers.
No. Open your map again. There's art.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Ah!
Oh, that's why I said a wall to protect you. That was awesome. In case of me.
So I also get how also have it.
You seem to give you too. But I guess that's also because they know that, once again, like I just said, if you build your armor around cold, if the next area you go to is fire, then you need to switch your stuff. No, you're not get what it meant.
What?
Open your map. It's telling you to go to Speller. Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't do anything right over here. You guys go and move. But it's still very easy to see them even with their own distance. I mean, I guess the game would not make them something completely invisible.
Basically.
Pretty sure there's some games actually different.
Yeah, and it enables them to get cheap. Or reckless.
You can also do this thing can actually
Oh, there's one from,
Oh my
okay. Yep, that's what I was about to say. That part about using the one headphone. Oh, it makes it hard to tell when things are behind you.
But also do that so I can actually scare more of the real.
No, I'm talking about me.
I mean, I do that too. God, it's doing invisible guys.
Yep.
Okay, I think I see what it is now. So basically, you can stand on the ice. It's using like the ice on the floor. If you stand in that makes you take damage. But if you just stay on the ice long, it won't make you take damage. What a weird.
Probably explain. Look at that.
Oh, just see. That the ice kind of helps with these guys too. So when you make like a little piece of ice on them, it doesn't matter if they go invisible or not. You can still see where they are. Ah. Yeah, this was the first guy we looked. So they said we had to find a. What was it? I just don't know where the second guy is.
You probably feel that. You know. I guess you do your character evolves by learning new weapons, but you don't have levels. It makes it really hard. Ooh. Because that probably means that it's not based off of... If it's not based off a level, then... Yeah, you're going to have to... It's probably going to be a system where you're going to have to have specific gear to fight specific things.
Yep. Be the first game that... It would be the first one I played that game, guys. And I have 2% target. That it?
This must be the second loomgate.
What's covering the base?
I'll
check it out.
Along this wall.
A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loomgate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loomgates and a tangle leaking out of an Enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
And he's gone. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the wisp working.
The wisp?
Watcher's wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
What was doing on my own?
Yeah, I think I was able to get to the shortcut earlier, actually. Oh no. No, it has a time limit. Yeah, it did. But the thing with this game is it's in there. Exactly where all the ice is. So I don't think it meant in the here. I'm pretty sure it meant past.
So take into your health.
I was really in here earlier. So go back over here.
Well, do it again.
What the hell? Wait. These are good. Oh my god! Oh wait. Or is it every time I try to jump, I have to press A again to grab onto the wall?
See that being able to climb like anything adds a level of verticality to the game that makes
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what this is.
it. This would have been interesting if you put it on hard. Which is, you know, I'm gonna, I like to take stuff on hard.
What?
That should be it. According to my map, it's a
I've been here
man-made
earlier.
tunnel that grants easy access to
Couldn't
the
go
way
through this-
station.
Couldn't go through this apartment. And stuff. Basically, I did know because it had like a fast travel symbol. Couldn't go through.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the loomgate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the loomgate active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a loomgate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the loom gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic. and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the Ark. There.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the loomgate's platform so that we've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
I was not thinking about it.
Did you see the size of that mine entrance? Amazing, isn't it?
You mean the one behind that huge deactivated Ark?
That's the one. Given the size of the entrance, I can only imagine how huge the mine must have been. Their yields must have been incredible.
I've heard the rich resources are a big part of why Weavers first settled this area.
The land's hostile, but they knew it was worth the risk. Ores from the Enclave are high grade, very pure.
Right. There's nothing about like a.
That is recording.
So there's nothing to talk about two-handed. Okay.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have, and frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh, okay?
I'd love that.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
You got a new option.
Or just again.
Offer again. Okay, go. You have a lot of it.
Thank you.
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly cure better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here.
You talking no though.
And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, wouldn't new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now,
Yeah.
improving Sola's Forge is more important.
With more stuff.
I know our band has made the most of what we've got so far, but who wouldn't like a fresh coat of paint? This is a great idea. You can count on me.
Thanks, Bren.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, but, you know, I'm fine.
Hey, at least Sola did half your unpacking. No sprained back muscles for you.
True, no back pain. In a few days, I might die from a creature attack. But at least I'll leave a corpse with good posture.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
Loomgates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Sorry, thoughts of Loomgates rattling around in my mind incessantly. I'm sure you're the same way after seeing one.
Not exactly. But it is exciting.
Promise you'll keep an eye out for a way to reactivate it, won't you?
Any thoughts on what that might look like?
No, it could be anything. That's what's so exciting. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Growing up in Carnhaven, my father told me stories about the Enclave as I fell asleep. It's crazy to think I'm living through what once was just a bedtime story.
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band to cross the Veil in half a century.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning. Not sure I want our tale to start with us tripping over each other as we run from...
With the most daring point to ever live, Bryn of Carnhaven, no one will remember our wobbly entrance.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loomgates.
Loomgates.
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Hmm? Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents firsthand. At a young age, scholastic endeavors became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
So, who you talking to? What is it do? Icon. If they level 2 or the level
Both case and he's a little.
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
Just try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break.
I have to pick the first option every time.
Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realize how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how you told me we needed supplies. I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did. I see your point.
The others will do the same.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but... this was nice.
Did you hear that too?
Or what if they go back and check people else do?
I mean,
Oh, probably do that.
yeah. I mean, it looks like it did change. Yeah, it definitely changed. Yeah, definitely.
So that's not located. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
You don't have to do dump all of your stuff in.
I don't know.
Aurea, it's Lane, by the way. What's that? They don't like to be called Lane.
Oh yeah, so now it's
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Sola, this plan to repurpose carapace to fix the loomgate.
I was a reform. Up, wait, up, what's this? I get to use that though.
Oh, okay, I guess that's useful.
There you go.
You can make the
Not
armor
just
just
good
use
as
forge
new.
every time.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible, to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Talk to them?
I was impressed by how you handled that drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
Want your stuff to be explained to you?
All bad people do.
Just checking. You still used to break that easily.
There you go. Oh, did you also see the thing? You also see the thing they talk about if you use your elemental, if you use your powers on enemies, it actually makes like more rare items to spawn in. That's one of the things that popped up. You know, while one of the facts that they gave you while fighting the enemy. That's the reason why. That's mostly the reason why I keep reading it. Get like more stuff to get better items. Listen. I don't see that. You see where Lindenwood is? Oh, what? I don't get where I'm from.
Oh, try going to get to the thing.
What, the loomgate?
No, the arc giant, so the giant thing, so you can get the stuff off. You probably gotta go back to the base and get your stuff on.
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Hey, the package.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
Always seems to fight that.
Catch
yes,
your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles.
How am I supposed to do this? They only said to climb one. I don't. Like, where am I supposed to hit it once I climb one?
Real right there.
Yeah.
That's it. Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got. Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on.
So if he hold, so he can climb on to his tail to keep if he is too long. He didn't hit him no more.
Now that's how it's done.
You are unstoppable, Bryn.
Oh, wait.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Ark on Strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.
That's good. Mhm.
That's really fuck you people.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. Once you clear the debris on the loomgate's platform in Glintwood Hollow, we should be ready.
That's next on the list.
After that, you can tell Arya we've got what we need to fix the gate.
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, I already knew about that one. I just have to run it myself. What the hell is that?
Alright, guys. That is going to be it. Just like to say thanks to anybody who joined us along for the journey. Dropped any likes, subscribe, left any comments. Thank you. We appreciate you. And if you didn't, would you kindly go down to the bottom and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think. And don't forget to hit the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know we posted anything. And we will see you guys later. We are go.